Welcome to the Activated Storytellers 81st podcast, July 3rd, 2008.
This week's story is The Cat and the Mouse, a British tale.
Hi, I'm Dennis.
And I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Zephyr.
And together we are
the Activated Storytellers.
We are coming to you from the border of Illinois and Missouri, right next to the Mississippi River, which is spilling out all over the place this week.
Yes, splish splash. Major flooding the last few days, but we're high and dry right now.
We have been performing in Quincy, Illinois this week for the summer reading programs, and in Hannibal, Missouri, where we're also going to be attending the Mark Twain Days for the 4th of July.
And, of course, tomorrow is the 4th, because this is coming out on the 3rd, and I imagine tomorrow we will be at the famous parade that they throw in Hannibal, correct?
Yes, we are, with all the Tom and Beckys.
And I'm not sure if they're going to go ahead with the fireworks this year, because they normally do fireworks right out on the Mississippi. Of course, the best place to watch is from a hill that is currently half underwater, but fortunately about 80% of the town, I'd say, is fine, because most of the town's on the other side of that hill.
We are in the middle of our summer tour. We're doing libraries across the country, as always, and this year, many of the libraries we perform at, in fact, many of the states, have a summer reading theme of Catch the Reading Bug.
She got her daddy's buggy and he said to go straight to the beach. Woo, straight to the beach. First she hit the library where the cool books are always in reach. Woo, always in reach. She brought a number of friends and they're buzzing cause they love to read. Love to read. Go catch the reading bug at your local library. Catch the reading bug at your local library. Catch the reading bug at your local library today.
So that's what we want to do. We want to help people catch the reading bug. We'd like to see everybody reading this summer.
Right, whether you're participating in the summer reading program or not, we sure hope you're reading. And this summer you can catch the reading bug at a library near you and maybe even catch one of our shows. We have shows coming up yet in West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Massachusetts. So make sure you stop by our website and see if we've got a show at a library near you.
Yes, and you know what? It's not only fun to read books yourself, it's fun to read books to other people.
It sure is.
And we'd like to tell you about a program, and especially about a man involved with this program. Now, we mentioned when we talked about going to Hawaii, we mentioned meeting a gentleman there named Wally Amos. And Wally Amos is best known as Famous Amos. He founded the Famous Amos Cookie Company, which he now has nothing to do with, but he still does make cookies. He has a cookie shop there in Kailua, Hawaii, which happens to be the town that Kimberly lived in as a child. He has his cookie shop there, and he is very active in encouraging parents to read to their children.
In fact, he reads at his store every Saturday. He has kids come into the store and he picks up a book and reads to them. When we met him, he was quite a character and he really stands out. He's wearing his large watermelon hat and he's always got a big smile on his face. A very positive character, very neat guy to meet.
He is chair of the Read It Loud Foundation, which is an organization that's going to be kicking off this September at the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C., and they're setting up a special little niche for the Read It Loud Foundation.
It'll actually be at the Thomas Jefferson Building. They're starting a Young Reader Center. It's going to be a little nook for reading to each other, and it'll have an internet kiosk and a little performance area for about 12 to 14 people for basically sharing. It's going to be just a great place to share books. And the goal of the Read It Loud Foundation, and this is something that we'd really like to get behind and help and have you guys help us with, the goal is to reach 5 million parents and to have them read out loud just 10 minutes a day to their kids.
I have no idea how they plan on measuring that 5 million parents or knowing when they've reached that goal, but hopefully they'll get there. And, of course, you guys can help by reading to your kids. I figure we should be able to do our part on this show because since their goal is 5 million, if we get just a tenth of the audience to listen, we've already met their goal for them. So everybody go ahead and read a book to your kids.
There are many benefits of reading aloud to kids. It stimulates imagination, if not articulation. It helps develop vocabulary and social skills. And
it's a great way to transfer on wisdom and pass on the culture. Plus, it's just a nurturing experience.
Yes, we read to Zephyr starting when he was just a baby, and look, he grew up to be our son.
Well, Well, I think he's always loved books. You've always loved books. When we go to the bookstore, that's one of his favorite places to be.
I love books, and I love the bookstore, and of course this has a lot to do with the fact that I was always around books as a child, so...
He loved books as a kid. When he wasn't being read to, he was looking at them or eating them. And
I still love recipe books.
Read It Loud Foundation. Go to their website.
The website is readitloudfoundation.org, and you can learn more about the program. And this week, we have a story for you coming up pretty soon. But first of all, we want to announce the Be a Character contest winner. Now, just to remind you, to enter the Be a Character contest, the way it worked was all you had to do was leave us a comment, and that could have been online, on our website, on iTunes, or call it in. And this week we have selected the winner. This person gave us a call, and he is Aiden. He is from Nashville, Indiana. Congratulations, Aiden.
And Aiden is going to be a character in our story coming up.
As you can hear on the tape here, Aiden suggested the story that we're going to be doing this week. So double bonus for Aiden. He gets to be in the story that he suggested.
Well, someone's getting the royal treatment.
This is Aiden Brown-Denovi from Nashville, Indiana. I'd like to request a story. It's called The Cat and the Mouse.
And this week's story is The Cat and the Mouse, a British tale. We take you now to a mouse named Aiden, who is playing with a cat.
Meow. Tag, you're it.
No, you're it. I've tagged you back 5 times.
Meow. Ha ha. Hey, look, Aiden. Look what I got.
Yeah, I know. That's my tail. Very clever. Now give it back.
No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. All right. I'll tell you what. I'll give you your tail back when you go to the cow and fetch me some milk. Meow. Go. Off with you. I want my milk.
Why does this always happen to me?
Moo. Moo.
Well, that was convenient. It took 2 steps to find a cow. I was wondering if I could have some milk so I could take it to the cat who is currently holding my tail ransom, because I know that makes sense.
No, you can't have any of my milk. Do you think milk grows on trees? I tell you what I'm going to do. I will give you some milk if you bring me some hay.
Where am I supposed to find hay?
You're a mouse. Surely you can nose your way around. I hear there's some over that way somewhere, so go find me some. I don't know how you're going to bring it back, but that's not my problem.
Okay. This is going to be like finding hay in a hay stack. Oh, look, there's some now. That's really convenient, actually. Excellent. There's some hay, and there is a farmer. Excuse me, farmer.
Yeah, well, what can I do for you? Oh, it's little Aiden. Hey there, Aiden, what can I do for you?
Okay, so look, here's the deal. I need to get my hands on some of that hay so I can take it back to the cow, because I needed to get some milk from the cow, and the cow's not going to give me any milk unless I get the hay, and then I got to take the milk back to the cat so I can have my own tail back. I don't really know what I did to deserve this.
Is that a fact? Well, I wish I could help you out, but I just can't.
It doesn't have to be a lot of hay.
Well, I suppose I could help you out, but I really need to get some meat from the butcher, and, well, you know, if you want this here hay, all you have to do is go to the butcher and get me some meat.
I feel really taken advantage of.
Henry, stop talking to that mouse and bring that pitchfork over here. This painter wants us to pose for a portrait.
On my way, Martha, on my way.
Okay. I gotta find a butcher's shop, which is conveniently 2 steps over this way. I noticed that the mouse can do this, but nobody else can just walk 2 steps over that way.
You there, what do you want?
Wow, that is an intimidating butcher. I was wondering if I could possibly obtain some meat, because I got to take the meat back to the farmer, because I need to get some hay from the farmer, because I got to take the hay back to the cow, and I got to get the milk from the cow to take back to the cat so I can have my tail back.
Let me get this straight. You just left a cow and you're wondering where to get meat? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you some meat if you'll go to the baker and get me some bread.
Gee, why didn't I see that one coming? Is there a baker around? Might I locate a baker?
Yes, what can I do for you?
Yes, hi. I was wondering if I could get a loaf of bread to take back to the butcher so I can get some meat to take to the farmer because I got to get the hay from the farmer to take to the cow to get the milk to take to the cat so I can have my tail back.
Well, yes, I happen to have some extra loaves right here. There you are. Now have a nice day.
Thank you. Somebody gave me something. Was that really this hard?
Now, off with you.
Okay, I got some bread for you, Mr. Butcher.
Oh, great. Here's your meat.
Great, I got some meat to take to the farmer. Farmer, do I have a farmer to take the meat? Farmer to take the meat? Farmer.
The farmer is rather busy at the moment. I will take the meat and pass it on. He wanted me to give you this hay. I don't know why, but here it is.
Thank you. Okay, finally got the hay, and I can locate the cow, which fortunately will be right over here.
Oh, good, you got my hay. I suppose I will give you some milk. Over there in that chest, just open it up and take out a carton.
Okay, 2% skim, 2% skim, whole, 2% skim, 2%. Here's your milk. I want my tail.
Oh, yeah, I was playing with it. Here you go.
You know you have your own tail to play with, right? This whole story was really completely unnecessary.
Oh, look at that.
And that's... Boop, boop, boop.
We're sorry. The tail end of this tale has been cut off. Big thank you to Aiden from Nashville, Indiana.
And mind you, we don't advocate any of the acts that these characters committed in the story, but that's the way the story goes.
In other words, don't cut off your tail?
I would say not, no.
We're going to be rolling right through Indiana pretty soon here on our way out to West Virginia. We'll wave when we pass through.
I hope we don't have to roll. I hope our vehicle will take us through, but who knows?
Well, thanks for joining us this week, and we are still taking comments. Probably not going to be doing another contest, but we always love to hear your comments.
And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks, and don't forget to read out loud.
The Activated Storytellers perform at schools and libraries nationwide. On stage, we use American Sign Language, physical comedy, imaginative props, and a giant, oversized book to bring the stories to life. For booking information, check our website at www.activated-storytellers.com, where you can also find out when the Activated Storytellers will be performing near you. Read a story, or order one of our audio CDs. Until next time.